About to be back, King.
Hello.
Bench minor penalty for too many men on the ice. Served by number 15. Time of the penalty, 12:45. Georgia Tech penalty to number 20, Greg Stegel, 2 minutes for high sticking. Time of the penalty, 13:09.
6:30 to go in the middle three. And those of you just tuning in, Georgia Tech with 4 goals in the first period.
Greg, what was your penalty? I was trying to figure out what happened there with the penalties. I know that Duke got it too many men. Sorry about the technical difficulties, but Greg Steckel, we got in the box, number 20 here right now.
Yellow Jackets goal.
All right, so my mic was off for that. That is unfortunate, but thank you so much for letting me know. Yes, that was Sawyer Howe with his 19th goal in 19 games. Joshua Lee draws a trip on this one, so it looks like Tech is heading back to another power play.
These Blue Devils can't stay out of the box, it looks like. Having a little party in there.
Okay, hopefully we're good now. All the difficulties cleared up. So in the box to our right, that's oh yeah, no penalty called there. Interesting, because that looked like a pretty clear trip from up here. But we are not the officials, so all's good. As Carter and I coined a few weeks ago, that was our professional amateur opinion. But Dagley Umberto will resume play 4-on-4. What a feed to Leah. His shot ends up wide on the glove side of Foley. Back the other way goes Honeybone here. That worked out, I think.
Can you hear me?
That was a tremendous stop by Ryan Graff we just saw there. Thank you all for bearing with us here in the second period. The magic of live production, if you will. For now, Georgia Tech with a penalty, Foley to the bench for the extra attacker for now. They'll work it to the left point with Lewis Lapham. There's a shot wide of the goal, as Howe out of the box will get that touch, and so Duke on the power play, looking to respond to Howe's goal. Everybody, if anyone could just confirm all is good for now in the chat, that would be much appreciated. Think we're good, just want to make sure you're enjoying it. Duke power play coming right up. We'll see how they can respond. Of course, a power play goal in the game yesterday, thanks to Dugan on the breakaway. There's a little turnover to Colin Dorcas. Some pressure in the far corner. Andrew Zhang below the goal line. Flips it all the way down 200 feet. Okay, I think we're good. Everyone's saying we're good in the chat, so hopefully. Duke looking to gain entry here into the zone. A minute 20 left on the power play. Lewis Lapham to the line. Dugan thought about unloading a slap shot. It's Colin Dorcas cutting it back. Dorcas down the right wing. Hit shot! Just wide of the goal. A tough one for Foley, but just wide. Alan Chow across to Lapham. His shot goes wide. Left pad side of Graff. And they'll get it top of the slot. Little deep from Boggs. Far flank now, and they'll get it in deep. Back to Chow. Chow at the goal line here. Sends it to the line with Boggs. Across it goes to Lapham as there's some pressure from Zhang. Looking to chip it forward. Molnar gets it clear, and Foley forced to play that puck. 30 seconds remain on the Duke power play. A battle between Zhang there and Pratt. Won by Byrne. Byrne surveying, looking for someone to get open. He'll drop it off here, as that's going to be Brandon. Luke Brandon in deep to the goal line with Wigmore. Wigmore taking some big hits from Aiden Roy. Two players from both teams look to dig that one free. The power play expired. 5-on-5 hockey back as Colin Dorcas looking to start it for Tech. His feed connects tape to tape with Andrew Zhang. Deflects into the ceiling, and so a face-off coming up. We have, 2:23 left in the second. Face off to the left of Ryan Graff. Luke Brandon puts it in deep. That one a bit too hard to handle for Tessie and Daya. Now Greg Steckel up ahead, connects with Brandon. Brandon puts it back in front. Rowan Agrawal behind the net of his goaltender Graff. A blind feed from Prasanna to Connolly connects, and now it's Steckel up the left wing. Steckel cuts in his shot just high over Foley. And back in Duke's control as they'll get it to Daya. Daya looking for the clear. Greg Steckel will bring it loose. Steckel looks to put it in front as he tries to wrap it around. Steckel again, poking free. And here we go again as Greg Steckel, who's trying to force that one in. Duke rushes to their goaltender Foley's aid.
Bit of extracurricular activities going on now. Renee Prasanna's got the crowd hyped up. We'll see what he gets. He's coming to the box.
So
Looks like the Duke captain here is hoping for a Duke power play. Talking to the refs.
Max Honeybone and AJ Degliumberto chatting it up with the referees. If you joined us last night and stayed up very late with us, you saw a ton of that at the end of regulation time. But looks like we're just about ready to go now. All right, here we go. 1:40 left in the second period. The captain for Tech, AJ Degliumberto, to take the draw against Kevin Dugan. There's a poke check, and Chow will bring it forwards to King. This one ends up below the goal line here as Honeybone will rim it around the wall. Kevin Dugan flips it out to Alan Chow, and now Braden King back on it. Again, scored his first collegiate goal in that first period. Zach Keschner back on it for Tech. Keschner hits up Goodell. Goodell near wing, give and go to Keschner. A good breakup of the pass there as they'll work it to Braden King near side. There's a huge hit. Braden King did not even go after the puck there, just straight for the body. The past couple of minutes have been absolutely crazy in terms of extracurriculars.
Braden King's getting booted here. Ref's got no tolerance. Looks like Alan Chow is also going, or maybe Dugan's also going.
Dugan heading out. Braden King potentially for Tech.
King's definitely booted. Doesn't look like he wants to leave the ice though.
I mean, for me, I saw that puck completely free for the taking, and he just skated right by it and went for the hit instead.
Let me take a look at the replay on that. Let me see that. See if we can see it.
Oh, I should have queued that up for the broadcast. Long discussion once again with 56 seconds left.
A lot of bodies tossed here. I look at the replay, you can see Keegan Goodell toss a body, and then Braden King kind of just tossed the same body right after him. But yeah, he did pretty much completely ignore the puck there, so we'll see what the refs have to say about it.
Yeah, I would say it's pretty fair if they toss him. We don't want that if you're a Georgia Tech fan, but there's definitely an opportunity to play that puck, we believe.
You know, he got his goal, maybe he's happy with the game.
He got a nice interview in there. He's all set.
Gordy Al hat trick coming up.
Oh, looks like Kevin Dugan already is gone, so he took the message well.
Austin, our captain, too.
Well, I guess they have AJ Degliumberto, the captain, heading out. Now, in all fairness to Braden King, the scrum did start before he got involved. You see, Jack Golick and Colin Chambliss got thrown out of yesterday's games. They're unable to play today, but they're doing a great job in the second period, firing up the crowd. It's great to see that. Jack, our broadcast partner in the first period, he'll be back for the third as well. It looks like they're having a ton of fun out there. Still long discussion, but it'll likely be wrapping up just about now with the referee skating towards the face-off circle, and he's right back. Well, we're not done yet, as it looks like Liam Byrne is getting thrown out as well. I'm just checking this Duke bench to see if maybe Dugan didn't get thrown out. But he's gone. Byrne is gone. 2 ejections for Duke. Degli Umberto gone for GT. As we said yesterday, big ACC matchup in the NCAA. It has translated on the ice extremely well. The first time these teams have matched up in quite some time. First time I've seen it in 4 years here. But what exciting hockey it has turned out to be. And we're back underway after all of that with a minute left in the second. King shot wide glove side of Foley there as they look to get it out with Jack Wigmore. This one by the glove of Ethan Molnar, and it ends up with Braden King. Up ahead, turned over to Lapham, and back with King now. There's some pressure from Alan Zhang as Max Honeybone will give chase. Zhang laying the body there. Ethan Molnar back for Tech. 25 seconds left in the middle frame. Stays with that puck, drives up the left wing. Molnar looking for the centering feed in the skates of Rowan Agarwal and flipped out of the zone by Jack Wigmore. Joshua Lee in the final 10 connects with Dorcas now Molnar. Just puts it into that offensive zone. Duke with one last clear in the second, and after 40 minutes of play, the 4-goal Georgia Tech lead remains, this time with a score of 5-1.
Did Keegan Goodell get tossed too? I didn't even notice that.
Oh, me neither. I was wondering why there wasn't a power play or anything like that, but yes, Goodell out. 2 players for Tech, 2 for Duke.
2 captains tossed for fighting. Hopefully they're not DQ'd for the next game. That would be a little unfortunate, but at least we do have that make-up Kennesaw State game this Wednesday before playoffs. So,
your Yellow Jackets, 15.
As we could see right here, Duke's head coach having a long discussion with the referees on the ice, probably not happy about what just happened. But for now, we'll get to our second intermission entertainment. Maybe an interview for Tech, but definitely for Duke as well. We'll see you in a second. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the second intermission interview. And for the first time ever on the GT Hockey channel, we're not interviewing a Georgia Tech player. We're here with two Duke players, Alex Soonman and Mike Miller. Thank you guys for joining us here. You want to talk a little bit about your program, what it's like to come to Atlanta this weekend and match up against Georgia Tech?
I mean, it's a great time. We got to bust down, about an 8-hour drive. Great time, kind of weekend with the boys and the team. We're happy to be here, happy to be playing hockey, and, excited to be in the ACC. So
I will say, too, great energy from the bar tonight. Obviously, you guys have a great fan base. It's been a lot of fun to play with a lot of passion, a lot of energy on both sides. It's been fun playing and watching as well tonight. So happy to be here.
Well, could you guys tell us a little bit about some of the highlights from your season? What was your favorite memory thus far?
I'd say the ACCHL tournament up in DC. It's always a great time. Once again, traveling, get to play some teams we don't typically play in the DC area. Always a great weekend and lots of fun hockey. So,
I'd actually have to say, coming down here, the game yesterday was probably my favorite game I played. I had a shift in third period. I ended up scoring, stayed on the ice, and that next shift, I ended up getting into a fight. So I didn't complete the Gordie Howe hat trick, but I was able to back my boy up, and it was all in fun and games, and definitely brought a lot of energy to the team, and looking to try and keep that going in the third period today.
Well, it was a very nice shot. Could you talk to us, though? This weekend has turned very physical. I don't think we expected that. What has that been like on the ice? Did you guys expect a weekend like this?
No, honestly, didn't expect a weekend. I think, the fans are really energetic here. That gets everyone going. Really physical on the ice there. A lot of hits. Have to keep your head up. But, it's a great time, good game of hockey, and it's a lot of fun to play. So,
one thing I've noticed is the hits on both sides. There's a lot of passion and energy coming from both benches. Guys get hit. They got their teammates going to back them up, and I really like that as a player. And it's been fun to watch, and I hope that it continues like that into the rest of the game, and hopefully you see some more of that.
Well, thank you guys so much for your time and for joining us. Right now, we're going to go right into our next interview. So, Matt, could you come? You guys want to hop this way? All right. Just want to make sure. Good. We are here with Matt, Shane. Thank you guys for joining. Matt, thank you for joining here. And how about that in the first period, your first career goal here at Tech? Walk us through the emotions of that.
It feels really good. It feels really good to finally get that first one. I spent quite a bit at the beginning of the season injured with my broken hand, but finally got on the score sheet there. It feels really, really good.
Well, how about this weekend here against Duke? It was a super exciting back and forth game yesterday, but what's it been like out there in game 2? Things going a bit better for Tech.
Well, both these games super energetic. A lot of energy from the fans, like the Duke guy said. A lot of big hits. It's been really fun. We love the energy. We're going to keep it going through this third period. Hopefully put in 5 more goals and get to double digits.
Well, similar question to what I asked then. As this season wraps up, it's your first at Tech. What do you think your favorite memory has been from your time thus far?
So far, honestly, just hanging out with all the guys, being around them. It's a great atmosphere. It's a great team. Made a lot of good friends, a lot of good connections, and I really cherish that.
Well, thank you for joining us, Matt. It's great to see my Citadel broadcast partner get on the board. Thank you so much for joining, and we'll see you for the third period.
Ladies and gentlemen, a reminder to please be respectful and courteous to all of our visiting players and fans. Failure to maintain respect and decorum may result in your removal without refund. Thank you.
Craving real home-style barbecue that's just a short drive from campus? Meet Community Q in Decatur, your new go-to spot for mouth-watering sliced brisket, St. Louis-style ribs, and all your barbecue favorites. From legendary mac and cheese to black-eyed peas, Every dish is made fresh daily, with leftovers donated to the food bank. They're open Wednesday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Swing by or order ahead to guarantee that your barbecue wishes are fulfilled. Want to mix it up for your next GT Club meeting or tailgate? Community Q's Catering has you covered, starting at just $15 per person for 2 meats, 2 sides, buns, sauce, and utensils. Community Q, always a cut above the rest. Not long ago, many neighborhoods had their own diner where friends and family comfortably gathered for a fresh breakfast or a cup of coffee. Thumbs Up Diner keeps that tradition alive in Atlanta, blending an urban atmosphere with friendly service for a relaxing breakfast and lunch experience. Whether you enjoy their homemade golden biscuits or famous skillet heaps, Thumbs Up welcomes you with diner favorites at prices that always hit the spot. The diner would love to welcome every Georgia Tech student, family member, and fan, so come on down to their convenient location just behind the campus recreation center. For a taste of Southern comfort and classic diner charm, visit Thumbs Up Diner today for a meal that'll leave you smiling and giving a big thumbs up.
Patrick Sharp. Georgia Tech coming in, taking a shot. Pruitt with the first save. Second one, Conley there.
I just want to give a shout out. We got a new freshman, Patrick Sharp, got his first career assist here in the second period on my goal. So just want to give him a shout out. Great guy, great player.
You know, I got to say, we have a player on the ice with the same name of an NHL player from years ago. Number 10 for the Yellow Jackets and Patrick Sharp. There's a shot. There's going to be another on the backhand. Oh!
Sharp in the corner, moves it to Missouri, right in the slot, they score! That would be one Patrick Sharp assisting the Degli Umberto goal. A very nice assist, worked very hard to get that one.
You know, it was a great time. I know Patrick Sharp, my good friend, and I, before the game, we shared just a happy moment in warm-ups, just messing around. So, you know, it's things like that you remember.
You know, as I started my broadcasting career last year, he was always there for me to have my back. Just a fantastic teammate and an even better friend.
Alright, not prepared for this one, but thank you guys for everything. I'm really glad to be out here. This has been a great opportunity to play some more hockey, and I wouldn't imagine another team to do it with. Thank you guys.
Already pressed it.
No, they're red.
We're rolling. Look.
No, that's the whole record.
You're right.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Alright, let's do it.
The best play immediately would be for the player with the puck to take a clean shot if he has it. However, if the goalie is square, he should move it across so that the backdoor player can take a shot and score. Beautiful. It's good, it's good.
Also, I don't like when we came in so slow.
With this?
Do it again, do it again. I simply put the area in the slot in. Yeah, I'm like so low, it's so weird. I'm not used to talking like down. Alright.
Alright, get set. Are we doing the same thing? Yeah.
Yeah, sure, I'll say right to you. Am I just gonna say nothing? I just don't have live this one.
Don't say anything.
I'm standing right here, so if you don't mind.
Just act really awkward.
I'm saying right to the camera the whole time.
Yeah.
You just ran
Yeah, conduct the interview right here. Conduct the interview right there. Just have me right here.
Like, I'm in the pretend you don't.
Don't accept
Yeah,
that.
don't say it's not there.
The answer would be one Paul Molnar.
Wow, I can't believe I got that one. That was an absolute instinctual gut check there.
Alright, that's good.
That music makes it so.
I mean, have you ever seen anything like that before?
I don't think I've seen it apart from maybe AQ. I haven't seen it since maybe mites or mini mites. So.
But for the second time in the last 3 tech games, fans getting ejected.
Are we ejecting a fan? Really? I mean, from what I understand, he's probably the biggest fan.
Unbelievable.
And he is cheering on the crowd as he steps out. I don't know who that is, but God bless him. I'm Patrick, and this is Sterling. We hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome to the first edition of Broadcast Breakdown, where we're going to be delving into some terminology you may hear during a GT hockey broadcast, with the hope that we can teach you something new and maybe have some fun along the way. First word we're talking about is one I use quite often, the back door. As Mazur behind him gets around Herman through a back door, they score!
Generally speaking, the back door is the area opposite of where the puck is at that very moment. So if the puck is on the right side, the back door is going to be on that left post of the net.
Oh, what a move by Augustine. Has a man back door save, rebound, scores!
Behind me is what is known as a 2-on-0 situation.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back for the third period of play. Georgia Tech up 5-1 on Duke. Thank you for bearing with us with the technical difficulties. Thank you for your nice comment about the interviews. All right, here we go. Welcome back for the third period. We got Jack back with us. We saw you in the second period hyping up the crowd.
Oh, yeah. It's all about the fan experience now, isn't it, Sterling?
100%. That was incredible.
Colin and I having a good time out there.
That's what it's all about. You get great firing them up. We just saw a nice shot from Sawyer Howe, the most recent Georgia Tech goal scorer, with his 19th goal of the season so far. That pass looking to connect with Dorcas, and lead shot deflected wide into the far corner. Duke trying to clear the zone with Jack Wigmore ahead towards Tessie and Daya. This one too far for him, and an icing call.
Ladies and gentlemen, a reminder to please be respectful and courteous to all of our visiting players and fans.
Great food, friendly service, and a place that feels like home. That's Thumbs Up Diner. Make your next meal a big thumbs up at their convenient Midtown spot next to Georgia Tech. Near corner, Ethan Molnar looking for Colin Dorcas. The pass all the way around into the far corner. It's Liam Lapham looking to hit up Daya. But once again, we hope you enjoyed that second intermission interview we did. Thank you, Matt Shane, for joining, and thank you to our 2 Duke players as well, making history on the channel with the first opponents to be interviewed. Very good guys. Very good guys.
My recital. I think it's very vital.
Except on the ice, maybe.
Well, maybe. Hey, off the ice they were great. Yes, we did a nice interview.
It's one of the beautiful things about the sport is that it's very violent on the ice, and you go out there and you compete hard for 60 minutes, but outside of that time frame, it's very easy to make good friends, so that's what it's all about.
Very well said. Pretty much everyone that I've met through this process from across the league has been super nice, great to work with. So hats off to the Duke program, their head coach as well. Very great group of individuals. This one put into the offensive zone by Zach Keschner. Back on it, Max Honeybone. Some pressure from Greg Steckel, flipped out of the zone. Braden King gonna be the first one to it for Tech. Has McLean Boyd to his left, plays it up the near wall. as Yang will put it in deep for Duke. That's Dylan Yang. Did not play in the game yesterday. Has an assist on the season out of Mississauga, Ontario. Greg Steckel, left wing, evading the pressure from Boggs. Curls back and drops it off to Keschner. Now left point with King, who again, huge hit there at that left point, and a tight angle shot stopped by Foley, or off the side of the goal. King looks to pinch in. Back the other way goes Alan Chow. Chow with Sang right behind him, and a great save made by Graf on Chow. Phenomenal work to weave through the defenseman, and now it's Andrew Zhang back the other way. A poke on him by Charlie Boggs as he looks to flip it out. Keeping it in is Greg Steckel, and a big hit laid by Chow. Alan Zhang in the slot. Took a hit there, I think, from Lee, as this one has been quite the physical shift. As continuing it, Charlie Boggs on Zach Keschner.
Man, this game has really been picking up over the past 10 minutes of gameplay or so.
This entire weekend has been absolutely crazy in terms of the physicality. We talked to the Duke players about that. They did not see that coming at all, but it has made for an entertaining series for sure. On the far side, that's Jack Wigmore entering the zone, turning it over to Zach Keschner as he'll cut back through the Ice Forum logo. One-on-one against Honeybone, his shot gobbled up by Foley.
Going off what you mentioned, Sterling,
I
definitely
want
did
to take
not
a moment to
expect
point
this
out
Duke
Levi
weekend to
Miller,
be
number 19. He's on hat-trick watch right now, so keep an eye on him.
2 quick goals in that first period. See if he can get it. Andy, you're starting to say something?
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk at the same time as Jack. It's a little hard to hear up here, but yeah, we did not really expect this weekend to be such a physical weekend, but you know, this is a fun matchup. Hopefully we can continue this in the future.
Yeah, 100%. First time these teams have met in a while as Tech new ACC hockey members this season, as there's a nice save made by Ryan Graff. As we talked about in the pregame, they locked up the Georgia division with the win yesterday. First round bye for GT. Their most likely second round opponent will possibly be one of Georgetown, East Carolina, or Richmond. And if it's ECU, what a matchup that would be after the thrilling overtime outdoor game back in Charlotte in November.
See Ruben there, not afraid to throw some hands. Looks like the ref has got maybe both of them in the box here.
Oh, we'll see. Ruben going right in for Tech.
Looks like he's a little mad at the ref.
Yeah, both players are, looks like. Lewis Lapham for Duke, Eli Rubin for Tech. Looks like 2 minutes for roughing.
Yeah, as you were saying though, Sterling, that ECU matchup would be quite a thriller. You know, that game kind of doubled for us. Luckily, we didn't lose in regulation there, but obviously the Jackets lost in overtime. Still got 2 points there, but I think we can all agree that we had control of that game for most of it. Kind of gave
Our
it
center
away.
out here, Colin Dorcas, number 7. He is our one of our seniors that's remaining, I suppose. He also happens to be my roommate. He's a great guy. His dad, Wade, flew in to watch his son play his senior night, so special shout out to the Dorcas family.
Yep, he's been a very good line mate for you as well. Probably amazing roommate. I've gotten to know him a bit more this season on some of the trips. Great guy as he looks for the backdoor goal there, as that one pops free in front at the crease. Duke looking for the clear. Sawyer Howe, the puck went off him, and McLean Boyd will give it back to him. McLean Boyd up the near side for Dorcas. Now took a shot, blocked in front by Brandon. They'll put it back in front. There's a shot from Howe, and a nice stop made by Foley. in the far corner. Luke Brandon getting it ahead, and to the near side goes Honeybone. Content to just slap it in deep, rims it around the boards. And this one pops into neutral ice for Alan Chow to pick up. Chow has been all over this weekend in terms of the physicality. And now in deep goes Charlie Boggs. Sawyer Howe back on it for Tech. Has Dorcas to his right, Boyd to his left, content to slow up as he looks for a lane. Some pressure there from Tessie and Daya. Turnover to Chow and a phenomenal deep. The backdoor feed doesn't connect with Daya as Dorcas will knock him off the puck and skate 1-on-2. Dorcas cuts through and lost the handle. A nice poke from Max Honeybone to knock him off. Dorcas staying with the right circle, sliding it across. The backhand feed for Levi Miller as he was looking for 3. Didn't get the shot off that time. Now Steckel, a nice weave, and his shot deflected out of play.
Looks like his stick might be a little too curved.
Really quickly, every plate at Community Q is made fresh daily, and leftovers go straight to the food bank. That's barbecue with flavor and with heart.
This face-off's in an area where our center here, Sean Connolly, had a beautiful goal a couple games ago, I believe against Florida State. His top left corner, he picked that corner from a tough angle, and it was a beautiful goal to watch.
Oh yes, that was the 5-5 goal there in Savannah. As we talked about just 3 years ago, his brother Matthew was able to find the back of the net against that very same FSU team in Savannah, so really nice connection for the Connolly brothers. Here goes Sean up the right side, gets it across to Prasanna. The puck was on his backhand though, and back with Connolly on the near half wall. Roy, instant feed over to Miller, the shot deflected in front as Foley pounces on it.
Looks like the puck was still loose there. Pranay Prasanna a little frustrated that the ref blew it a little early.
He's looking to dig for that one, trying to find the back of the net on senior night. Looks like has a ton of fans in attendance, which is great to see.
I think the ice forum might explode if Pranay Prasanna scores tonight.
Let's hope, let's hope. This one too far for Alan Chow. Andrew Zhang to Braden King. Up the far wall, Prasanna, now Connolly. Greg Steckel with the lane, and it goes wide. Blocker side, what a look for Steckel as he's looking to continue his hot streak on the offense.
Yeah, Greg Steckel got moved up to offense here recently. I think that's with the addition of Rowan Agarwal to our D-core, but, you know, liking that aggressiveness on offense.
Has a couple of goals this semester now as a forward. One against Florida State and one yesterday against Duke. Yesterday showing off the mitts, a couple really nice deeks, and the backhand finish for Tech's second of the game. Or excuse me, first of the game that was. Steckel still with it on this near side, bumped off it momentarily by Zhang. They look to wrap it around with the tight angle shot, and it pops free to the left point with Boyd. Into the near corner now, Steckel tight angle, and Foley held his post well. A nice save there on what's probably Tech's 41st shot of the night. Sean Connolly looking to dig this one free with Lewis Lapham for Duke. Now it's Zhang for Duke. As Keshner looked to put it in front, Andrew Zhang for Tech through traffic, blocked in front by his own man Connolly. And back with McLean Boyd. Connecting here with Zach Keshner, left circle now, high slot. Good poke from Chow, but Keshner stays with it. And now Max Honeybone the other way for the Blue Devils. It'll pop free, and skating with this one is Ben, and now Chow at the right point, looking towards Honeybone as he'll collect it at the goal line. Off the end wall there, skates with it to the near wing, surveying on the backhand pass, broken up by Keshner, as he was looking for Eric Soltow, but the pass broken up. Gets it to him eventually far side. Soltal left circle looking to test Foley, and a save made there.
Fans, in case you missed
As we approach the 10-minute mark here, this third period, usually these halfway through the period is used as a media or TV timeout rather. But I'd just like to take a moment to thank Sterling for all the work that he's done. 2 years ago, in the 2023 to 24 season, one of our last games was on an iPad. And in a matter of 15 or 18 months, Sterling has really taken this thing from zero to hero, even getting the attention of people on ESPN who are interested in putting his work under their domain. So, Sterling, you're a great broadcaster, you have incredible work ethic, but you're an even better friend. So, thank you for all you've done for this team and for me personally. You're a great guy.
Well, thank you so much, Jack. Couldn't have done it without your support this whole time. You've been an amazing friend as well. Wednesday night's the last broadcast here on the GT Hockey channel for my time as a student. We'll say some good thank yous at the end, get you involved there. For now, though, we still have more hockey to play, and I'm excited to see you back out there on Wednesday.
Definitely. 10 miles left in this race, so it'll be quite a cinematic ending, I believe, given how this past period and a half have gone.
Let's hope so. Georgia Tech still up by 4. Once again, it was a 4-goal first period for the Jackets, marked by 2 first career goals and 2 goals from Levi Miller. Duke would respond in the second on the breakaway with Dugan. It was followed up by Sawyer Howe, and that's how we arrive at this 5-1 game. Levi Miller getting it ahead. It's Daya's shot through traffic. That one went wide of Ryan Graff. Now a chance in front in the slot. You got the fans getting fired up now. I'm partly trying to broadcast, partly trying to listen to them. But Duke at the right circle puts it in front. Penalty coming up on the Jackets. I don't think Foley realizes it. Now he does as he's off to the bench. The Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets get the touch as Sawyer Howe wants to get involved with Jack Wigmore, but this one all tamed for now. Before we head to this power play, one last read for you all. Thank you to Sonny's Barbecue. Hungry for more than just one of your barbecue favorites? Sonny's Barbecue's Pitmaster Picks lets you choose 2 to 4 meats, 2 sides, and bread. The perfect way to enjoy the taste of tradition.
Looks like they're giving the Jackets a second for Levi Miller's running of his mouth. Going to be a 5-on-3 for the Jackets potentially. It's going to be an interesting lineup here. We got Sean Connolly taking the draw, Aiden Roy, and McLean Boyd on defense.
Oh wow! So a big opportunity for Duke. Down 4. The offense needs to start now, and it does. What a release in the slot! My goodness! Harry Pratt makes it a 3-goal game.
Wow, I literally looked away for 1 second and they scored.
5 seconds into the man advantage. The Blue Devils capitalize once again as they've been doing so well this weekend. 2-5 game now. So Duke still on the power play, it looks like, for a minute 45.
Georgia Tech penalty to number 21, Joshua Lee. 2
This
minutes
is
for tripping. Time of the penalty.
looks like another delayed penalty
for Georgia Tech.
What is going on for Georgia Tech? Aiden Roy off to the box for a slash. And things get ever more interesting now. 3-goal game. Duke was on the power play for a minute 33. They'll have that time at 5-on-3, most likely now.
Oh, this is...
Well, they just put a blue Duke. Whoa.
It's on Duke here.
Huh.
The Duke goaltender was skating to the bench as if we're on Georgia Tech.
He was well off the ice by that point, but in the box for Duke is Alan Sang.
Mr. Honeybone really loves chatting up the refs. He's, you know, big forward from Dallas, Texas.
Unfortunately for Duke, there's very little you can do here about changing the referee's mind. So 4-on-4 it is.
4-on-4, we skate for a minute 33, as you said. That was really interesting situation as Duke thought they had the power play, and it was listed as a Duke power play on the scoreboard here at the ice for him initially, but as we've said, 4-on-4 hockey underway. Alan Chow the other way, looking to get the offense going. A beautiful feed to Lewis Lapham to the slot with Honeybone. There's the tight angle shot, blocked immediately.
2 minutes 4 slashing. Time of the penalty, 11:19.
Looks like the ref doesn't want to let him do anything here. Braden King, number 44, and Duke, number 25, Max Honeybone, get into a little bit of extracurricular there outside the puck, and he's off to the bench. Box, excuse me. Honeybone blows him a kiss on the way, too.
Max Honeybone has been quite the entertainment for us, talking to the refs right in front. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you for the comments. We got a shout out to Keegan Goodell. Jack, we had a couple of comments for you in the first. We'll have to take a look at that later. Math teacher Joe, shout out. Back in the chat.
Hi, Uncle Joe.
Love to see you here. Molnar shot, just high and wide. Oh my goodness. A bench miner on Georgia Tech after all of that.
Wow. Very rare to see the play get stopped because of someone on the bench talking to the referees.
Cole does not want to let the boys go tonight. He's stopping everything.
Well, while we have a brief hiatus, I think one more senior I haven't touched on is Ethan Molnar, number 22. He is same major as I am, aerospace engineering. He's a year older than I am, so he's given me some pretty sound advice as I advance through the curriculum. I studied abroad in the same place that he did the year after he did, and he gave me some tips and tricks for that, and his mother as well. She reached out to my mother and gave her some itineraries that their family followed when they came to visit. So another great family and a guy that will surely be missed.
Well, that's a great tribute, Jack. You've been a phenomenal host on this senior night tonight. Duke with 35 seconds to go on their power play for now. As Georgia Tech just took a bench miner there, they'll keep it in at the right point to the bumper and a shot. Maybe went just wide, maybe got Graf. Maybe Graf got a piece. Right point now, they'll slide it across, looking to set up a Lapham one-timer. Works it to Alan Chow as he'll dig it free to Harry Graf. Now Luke Brandon curls up at the left wing, looking to make something happen, drops it below the goal line. The pass intercepted, and Colin Dorcas, a short-handed breakaway. Dorcas scores! Dorcas dragging it to the backhand to restore the 4-goal lead.
Big goal for our third-year senior on senior night. You know, he's got his dad out for the game, so happy to see him score on that one.
Look at this beautiful deep, gets Foley to bite, drop to the butterfly position, and the backhand finish Colin Dorcas, on my very first broadcast last season against Florida State, scored a breakaway goal with that exact same deep. Sawyer Howe looking to add. You could hear the call from late Colin Dorcas with his 6th goal of the season. Had 26 points coming into tonight, tied for the lead with Sawyer Howe and you, Jack Golick.
Can we take a moment to recognize that top line? They all have the same number of points with an unbelievably different spread in the way they got those points. Yes, Sawyer with the goal-heavy points, Colin with the assist-heavy, and Jack split right down the middle.
No, I'm very proud of this team and the way that how much growth we've seen since we started off this first game of the year since Alabama. We've really come together as a whole. I think everyone has really found their role, and it takes a village to play a game like this. And I think we're really moving along. And I'm proud of this group of guys. From everyone, every line, regardless of playing time, everyone's really embracing their role, and it's a lot of fun to be a part of.
You can see on the ice, I've come to a few practices throughout the season to try to work on some broadcast stuff. You could always see how hard everybody works, and it's great to see that good team culture here at Georgia Tech.
Almost a second for Matt Shane there.
He is
battle for that puck.
Had himself a really nice night, of course, with his first of his young career. Was looking for his second with the backdoor feed. So Duke looking to get something going. Down 4 in the final 5 minutes coming right up. A tape-to-tape feed, and they'll get it ahead with Tessie and Daya. Daya gains entry and a big hit from Levi Miller. Penalty coming up.
That's an unbelievable penalty right there. That was a clean hit.
Curious what
they really don't want him to score his third.
Oh. That contact is that? Yeah. Interesting. Rough. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's up to the discretion of the official, so
yeah,
we'll leave it at that, I think.
Now, Levi could not, it looked like he couldn't believe it when he was coming into the box.
Yeah.
That does look pretty clean in my opinion, but
he did a good job composing himself, though. He didn't say anything extra.
Big guy hitting a little guy, it's bound to be called quite a bit.
Fair enough. Duke on the power play, 1:50 here in the final 5 minutes. Now digging away for this one is Jack Wigmore for Duke, McLean Boyd for Tech, and it'll pop free to Harry Pratt. Pratt looking to get it in deep. Joshua Lee slaps it around the wall, too far for Lapham, and Foley's gonna dish that puck right to him. Lapham will start the breakout here, and a cross-ice feed to Max Honeybone. Behind his back now, gains entry left wing. Alan Zhang there for Duke. Colin Dorcas, another shorthanded rush, has Prasanna with him, and the pass doesn't connect on the tape. What a look that was.
Barn would have lit up for that one.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as I saw him rushing. My goodness. Man. Colin Dorcas nearly just received that pass. Some really nice shorthanded looks for him. Of course, just scored shorthanded for the 6th goal of the night for Tech. 38 seconds left on the Duke power play with Alan Zhang. Flips it on goal. Ryan Graff will steer it aside. Laying the body was Aiden Roy. Puts it in deep. McLean Boyd for Tech. Does not get the clear. Max Honeybone right circle now. Ends up below the goal line. Lapham, and a good save made by Graff.
It's an ideal situation for Tech, getting the puck iced with only less than 20 seconds left on that kill. They got fresh legs out there and they're ready to go once even strength hits in 2 seconds.
Yep, took up all the time. That's back on the ice. Should be Levi Miller. I saw Eli Rubin, all right. Ethan Molnar shot denied by Foley. He'll hold on. Cue up that most recent opportunity. Ethan Molnar again. As we had the nice tribute from Jack, he was looking for a goal on senior night there. A good stop made by Foley. Right off the draw, a penalty coming up.
Looks like we got some of our guys chirping from the stands too. A whole lot of ejections tonight. We got the 2 from yesterday and the 2 from tonight.
Oh yeah. That's Eli Rubin in the box to our left. So another Duke power play should just about end this one. 2:49 to go in regulation time. Draw to the left of Ryan Graff, won by Zach Keschner as Tech looks for the clear. Ethan Molnar gets it out of the zone, and there he goes! Molnar on the backhand, and a great poke check there from Daniel Foley.
That was an impressive poke check.
My goodness, that could have been the second shorthanded goal on the breakaway for Tech this period. This time Foley read it well, but Georgia Tech gets another clear.
Didn't want another Colin Dorcas situation on his hands, it looked like.
Nope, he read that one beautifully. Tessin Daya on it for the Blue Devils. Skates into zone, reverses course there to Charlie Boggs. Molnar and now Andrew Zhang will skate from right to left. Looks to gain entry and create a shorthanded rush for himself. Slows up left point, connects with Molnar, looking to drag it to the backhand. The puck ends up with Zach Keschner. Chips it to the right point with Andrew Zhang. Content to just kill off the time on the power play, dropping it off to McLean Boyd. Connecting with Molnar and now Keschner. Left circle, drags it, looks to cut to the net, ends up behind it, lost control to Lewis Lapham, and back the other way goes Harry Pratt, and now Alan Zhang. Zhang takes a hit from Boyd, as there's a backhand feed to the right circle. The puck immobilized, but it's Joshua Lee on the backhand to Zach Keschner. Keschner in deep with 15 left on the power play. Daniel Foley will just drop it off in the final minute of this one. Final 5 seconds on the Rubin penalty. Joshua Lee with the clear gets Rubin out of the box. And 45 seconds left in this one. Alan Zhang to Lewis Lapham out of the zone, and it's McLean Boyd. Looking to flip it to safety, it's Pranay Prasanna. Will gain entry up the left wing. Now left circle, backhands it, looking for Rubin backdoor. They get it to Joshua Lee, but he can't hold the zone. This D-to-D feed over to McLean Boyd with 20. Back for Joshua Lee here. Reverses course to Boyd with 12 seconds left on this one.
Looks like Pranay's cherry picking here.
Oh, they'll get the home run feed, but it's broken up. Nevertheless, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets sweep the Duke Blue Devils here at the Ice Forum. 6-2 final in game number 2.
Gotta mention clinching that top 4 seed for the ACC playoffs as well.
Well done for Georgia Tech. They've earned that first round bye absolutely with this performance. And for Ryan Graff, how good does that feel? A recruiting battle last spring between Tech and Duke, commits to Tech ultimately, and walks away with 2 wins against the Blue Devils.
Sweet, sweet victory there.
Prasanna hyping the crowd up. Any main takeaways or any thoughts at all as we end this broadcast?
Yeah, I'll start with Duke. I want to give them some credit here. They have they're short on numbers. I know they were going through that battle with numbers all weekend, but I think they played pretty well, all things considered. And of course, Georgia Tech, yesterday not giving the performance that they expected or wanted. But today, a couple of key guys really stepped up, gave it their all, and picked up the pace from yesterday. So I think it's a great improvement. We can see our president, Colin Chambliss, fired up at the exit, greeting players as they leave the ice surface. Love to see that, and let's hope that Georgia Tech can continue this effort into Wednesday against Kennesaw State.
Absolutely glad to see the boys hyping each other up, even if they're not on the ice. And just like Jack said, I think that the pregame locker room speech was a little bit more about, we pulled out the win last night, but it was a little ugly. Coaches wanted a bigger gap, and the boys secured that tonight, so great win. And I just want to say also, thank you very much to Sterling. Setting up this broadcast has been absolutely amazing. You know, my job off the ice has been trying to elevate the program and our publicity, getting better fan engagement, and you know, that extends to our fans at home too, outside of Georgia. So I just want to say thank you to Sterling for not only setting all this broadcast up, but coming to every game and doing play-by-play, keeping the fans entertained, and keeping everything running smoothly. So thank you, Sterling.
Thank you, Andy.
And one last comment. I know I'm doing color commentary, but so is Andy Hildrum. Some of you might know this, some might not, but our team is entirely student-run. Everything from gathering the coaching staff to booking away trips to our social media presence. And Andy Hildrum is our PR guy, so he's responsible for everything you see on this broadcast, really, and on the Instagram. Sterling, of course, as well. But Andy, it is his role, and he's really embraced this past year. And yeah, we're really glad to have him. All the work he's done to really elevate our program, it's very impressive, especially given the workload that comes with being a Georgia Tech student. And Andy has really flourished, and he's done a great job. So thank you, Andy.
Thank you, Jack. And thank you, Sterling, for having us up here for this game. This has been a ton of fun. It's been a different way to experience the game. Yesterday I was a fan, and today I'm in the broadcast booth. This is a lot of fun. This is like watching an NHL game. So.
Well, we hope you enjoyed the experience. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Coming up next on the GT Hockey YouTube channel, Wednesday night at 9:10 p.m., the regular season finale for Georgia Tech. The last broadcast on the channel that's this season. For now, Georgia Tech walks away with the 6-2 win. For Andy Hildrum and Jack Golick, I'm Sterling Kalogeris. We'll see you Wednesday night.